Talking Toffee is proudly in association with www.efcfeelingblue.com. Welcome to Talking Toffee. This is the day after Everton travelled to Norwich City to take on the Canaries at Carrow Road, and it's the day after Everton came away from Carrow Road feeling a little bit disappointed, a lot deflated, due to the fact that Grant Holt snuck in late on and stuck the ball in the net. Although the referee had only allocated 3 minutes and Grant Holt scored in the 4th minute of extra time, so our manager, Mr. David Moyes, wasn't too happy with that, as you'd expect. But credit where credit's due to Norwich. You know, they managed to come from behind to go on to beat Everton yesterday. And really, we've got to feel a little bit disappointed because the lads that I've spoken to that went down to Norwich yesterday, I didn't travel to Norwich. I went to watch the Cortinas last night in Birmingham, which, if you haven't seen the Cortinas before, terrific, proper good gig. If you're into that kind of music, fantastic. So my Saturday wasn't ruined by the result yesterday, but the lads that travelled to Norwich, their Saturday was ruined because it's a thorough journey from Liverpool down to Norwich, probably about 5, 6, 7 hours. So a long old way down from there, and they felt a little bit aggrieved and a little bit disappointed because I think from what they've told me and from the footage I've seen and I've watched the extended highlights on Everton TV. I'm probably going to get locked up for this now. Anyway, they said that Everton bossed the game, especially in the first, I suppose it was the 60, 70 minutes. Really should have put the game to bed. Had a few good chances. Obviously, Jalovic was in and about, and could have scored 1 or 2. So we could have been clear, home and dry, but we weren't, and we paid for that in the end. But what are your thoughts and your opinions on the Norwich game? Who was your man of the match? I heard Seamus Coleman was fantastic. That's not the reason why I'm putting this vlog together today. The reason why I'm putting this vlog together is because there's been a lot of talk recently about the contract situation regarding Moyes. Now, I spoke to Mark from EFC Feeling Blue last week regarding this, and we had a good chat, and that video is up on my channel for you to see the interview with Mark from EFCFeelingBlue.com. So that's on there, and we had a chat about the situation regarding Moyes and his contract. But the question I want to ask today in this vlog is, how much of a situation do you believe David Moyes' contract is having on the playing staff here at Everton? Now, for me personally, whilst the players are playing, these multi-millionaire footballers, I don't think they consider all that much the contract situation of their boss, of their gaffer, of the manager, David Moyes. I don't think it comes into too much of a consideration for a Premier League footballer whilst they're on the pitch. When they're off the pitch, different story. They might have a little think there about the future and whether or not they want to play under this manager, if he's going to be there. Obviously, all players have their favourite managers that they want to play under, etc. So maybe off the pitch it does have a consideration when players are thinking and talking about the long-term future. But whilst they're actually on the pitch, no. For me, I can't imagine that Nikita Jalovic is playing football and the reason he's not scoring is because he's worried about David Moyes' contract. I don't think that's the case. I think that's very rational. What is probably more rational is to think that we didn't strengthen in January. Okay, so it doesn't matter how you paint that up. The board missed a golden opportunity in January to strengthen. Leroy Fer apparently has been finishing games left, right and centre over in Holland, so looks like we missed the boat on that one. But it doesn't matter whether you support the Blue Union or you don't. The fact of the matter is, Everton Football Club and its board decided not to, or the manager, whoever it was, somebody decided not to strengthen in January. Okay, now that leaves us with a thin squad, a squad with not a lot of room to rotate, and that might be why we struggled in recent weeks. We've now lost 2 games recently against United, obviously that one at Old Trafford kind of to be expected, but this one yesterday, and we've not picked up too many points, obviously draws against Villa, etc. So the form has dropped off dramatically. Now, for me, that isn't because of David Moyes' contract situation, unless he's decided that he doesn't give a fuck now because he knows he's getting off and he's just picking, whoever he wants. And that doesn't happen. So that's not happening. So that's one thing there. So I don't believe that situation. Another thing is maybe we do have to look to Moyes a little bit and say, you know what, there's lads there that you can freshen this side up with. There's the likes of Velios, Oviedo, baby, Hitzelsberger, love that name, Hitzelsberger. What a German name that is. Good, strong German name. Duffy, you mean Duffy on? So there's lads that, you know, I mean, yesterday you could have brought on Oviedo on at right back, move Coleman forward. Coleman was having a good game, get forward, lad, you know, put a ball or two in, get yourself, cause a few problems, you know, and just to freshen things up, and that isn't happening. But again, you know, January, that was a golden opportunity missed. So what are your thoughts and your opinions on this? I can see I've gone over for 5 minutes, bit of a longer vlog, but is the contract situation, or do you believe that the contract situation regarding Moyes is having a negative effect on the players at Everton Football Club and our current form? Now, Moyes has come out and said he doesn't think it is. I agree with him on that one. I'd like it to be sorted. It's having a negative effect on us as a fan base, as a supporters group. So I don't like seeing it, but I see a lot of arguments on Twitter and people getting personal with each other. Evertonians digging other Evertonians out because somebody's for or against something. You know, it's causing a lot of division. So hopefully, you know, it'll get sorted soon. And whether or not you want David Moyes to stay at the club is a different matter. But is the current situation with Moyes' contracts having a negative effect on our performances as of yet? Thank you for watching. As always, leave your comments underneath, share on Twitter, etc. Get this vlog going. This is Talking Toffee, the only place on YouTube for Evertonians. Come on, you Blues.